Hey folks, I'm here on Lake Ouachita with the real deal, Michael Neal. Michael, what was your plan going into today, the first day of practice for the Forest Wood Cup?
My plan was really to mix in a little shallow with a little deep, and brush and grass both. But after today, I'm really not sure. I think I'm going to scrap everything I had, all the preconceived notions I had coming into it. I actually came for like 9 days before it went off limits and thought I had a real good game plan, thought I knew what the fish were going to do. Come back, the water's dropped 2 feet since I was here last, and really more confused now than I was before I ever even saw the lake. So tomorrow, different day, got to figure a little something out.
That's a pretty tough day then.
Yeah, pretty tough.
You say the water's dropped about 2 feet, and we've heard that from everyone. How has that impacted the fish that you were trying to fish for? Are they just not there? Are they acting differently? Is the stuff you were trying to fish high and dry now?
Some of the places I caught fish is completely dry, but I think what it did is it took all your shallower fish and made them pull out and suspend.
Okay.
And so I think a lot of the deeper fish too might have kind of done the same thing, even though they still had plenty of water to live in, but they still don't like a lot of water coming off real quick. And if you look around the banks, the water or the bank line is still wet 18 inches or so above the water line.
It's been coming down fast.
Yeah, so that tells me it's dropped pretty quick, a lot in a short amount of time, and anytime you get that, it's not good.
Okay. What's your plan to try and figure these fish out these last 2 days of practice? Are you going to try and search and catch suspended fish, or are you going to look for something different?
Really, when I don't have a good first day of practice, I like to shorten down my search area. And so I'll take one part of the lake, I'm going to go back and study a little bit and figure out which part that is, but I'm going to do a little bit of everything inside that area, and that way when I figure something out, I already know where a little bit more is, because I'm not real familiar with this lake. First time I ever came was before it went off limits, so other places a little bit different, but I'm going to take one smaller area, break it down, and try and fish shallow, deep, in between, suspended, timber, brush, grass, about anything you can find.
All right. Now, you mentioned this lake does have a little bit of everything in it. It obviously doesn't have, current like the Tennessee River, but what lake is this most like that you've fished? Is it like Beaver Lake? Is it like someplace else that you've been? Maybe some other time, maybe like Grand or something? What lake do you compare this to?
To me, it reminds me a lot of Hartwell.
Okay,
just
makes sense. You
with,
got timber and stuff.
Yep, with some grass just mixed in with it. It's real deep, got a lot of clay, rocky, pea gravelly type points. Some of them are real long, some of them fall straight off at the bank. I mean, it's really anything you can ask for. You can go up the rivers, get in dirty water. You can go down towards the dam, get real clear. I mean, it's just everything all in one, pretty much like Hartwell.
All right, well, best of luck figuring out everything out there. Hopefully you boil it down all into one pattern and catch a whole bunch when it's time.
Yeah, we're going to try. Thank you.
Thanks, man.